What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler. And no, while I do represent, I ain't saying, I'm just saying, this is about WGTB sports. And we doing this episode of WGTB. I told you we was coming. I told you he was coming. And why do I have to come to y'all from WGTB sports tonight? Why? Booger McFarland. Booger. Damn, bruh. For real, Booger. Okay, let's be clear. Booger McFarland came out and made some comments in regards to Dwayne Haskins, former quarterback. Notice I said former quarterback of the Washington football team. Dwayne got a little growing up to do. Fair, he does. He got some growing up to do. But this is where Booger McFarland takes it, for the most part, too far. Dwayne Haskins is the biggest bust since Jamarcus Russell. Booger McFarland has played in the National Football League. Booger McFarland has played collegiate football at a very, very high level. I have not. I don't have Booger McFarland's experience when it comes to playing football at those levels. But what I do have is the years of watching professional sports, specifically football. Booger McFarland, he's probably not going to issue an apology. He should. Because see, what Booger McFarland just became was the poster child for every critic of African Americans starting at quarterback. Because he mentioned Dwayne Haskins being the biggest bust since Jamarcus Russell. Booger left some people out. I don't think they called him out on the show on it. And see, this is when analysts need to do a better job of checking their peers. I'm going to go down a list of people. One of these dudes came way before Jamarcus Russell. His name is Ryan Leaf. And Ryan Leaf was an utter embarrassment to the league. Forget his physical play on the league. Let's talk about his mental state of mind. And let's think about this now. Ryan Leaf has been in and out of trouble since he left. Since he was booted from the National Football League. We don't talk about him though, do we? And Ryan Leaf has been given many opportunities to succeed since he was in the National Football League. Ryan Leaf has been on ESPN as an analyst, as a guest, since he was removed from the National Football League. Jamarcus Russell? No. Let's go again. Paxton Lynch. Who the hell? Why? Bust. You missed him, Booger. And we needed you to point that out. Because, see, I don't mind you calling out Dwayne Haskins. And I don't mind you calling out Jamarcus Russell. But let's keep this thing 100. Jake Locker. What we talking about? You missed him, Booger. And you know who else you missed, Booger? Surprised none of the analysts called you on it. This dude got another opportunity. He went to the Canadian Football League, and my God, I don't even want to talk about how many commercials the guy was able to do. And no, I'm not talking about the guy that came after him. I'm talking about Johnny Manziel. Manziel. How did he do in the National Football League? Are we going to talk about that? When we talk about the failures of Dwayne Haskins, are we just going to compare them solely to Jamarcus Russell, or are we going to compare them to all of the quarterbacks who were first round busts? What about this one? Because see, I watch day in, day out, week in, week out, year in, year out of discussions that y'all have about one football player who is still in the National Football League, and some of you are still confused some of you are going back and forth, professional analysts such as yourself, Booger, as to whether this man is going to be a bust, and he plays for the Cleveland Browns. Yes, I'm speaking specifically of one Baker Mayfield, who has, as of to this day, way more commercials than he has W's. The thing is, when we do this job, this analytical job in sports, sometimes we become jaded. I get it. And Booger, when you look at Dwayne Haskins, really what you're mad about is you're mad that a black quarterback failed. You ain't really comparing this dude to Jamarcus Russell. You mad, Booger, because you want every young man that's black to be successful at quarterback, because you know the scrutiny they're going to face. So you want them to come in and be locked and loaded from day one. That's a fair expectation, Booger, except that expectation has to go across the ethnic barrier. And the fact that you called out Dwayne Haskins and compared him to Jamarcus Russell and happened to skip past everybody else, my brother, we look at you to do better. And this is when I come in with my tagline. This is Theo from WGTB Sports. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.